Today we are going to move through a mindful yoga flow that opens the hips. We begin by finding a most comfortable seated position. We softly close the eyes and we take a few deep breaths here together by inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose slowly. When you are ready, we place the right leg to the side of the body, the left leg stays in front, and then we lift the hands all the way up to the sky and lower the hands down to the mat. We place the hands on the mat and we walk the hands away from your body as much as you can, just letting the head feel heavy here. And you find that stretch on your hips as you lower your body down and maybe even tapping your hands and your fingertips on the mat here. On the next inhale, we lift the head up and then walk the hands closer to your body. We place the left hand on the mat and reach the right hand all the way to the side so we find a bend and find that stretch on the right side of the body. And then we lower the right hand down, lift the left hand up. This time we stretch to the left. Come back to the center, and then we switch. This time we place the left leg to the side, lift the hands up to the sky as you inhale, and place the hands on the mat as you exhale, and walk the hands away from you as much as you can, like we did on the other side. Again, let the head just be heavy here, and you feel the stretch on your hips and also to the sides of your body. On the next inhale, we lift the head up, walk the hands closer to your body once again. Place the right hand on the mat. Left hand goes all the way to the side again to stretch the left side of your body, and then we switch to the other side. Left hand on the mat, right hand reaches to the other side, and then we come back to the center. From here, we cross the legs and place the hands on the mat, coming up to your hands and knees. So we place the knees right underneath your hips, hands on top underneath your shoulders. We lift the head up on the inhale in your cow pose, and we exhale, push the floor away from you, chin to your chest. Again, inhale into your cow, look up, sitting bones up, belly down. Exhale, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest. And again, inhale, we open. Exhale, we round the spine. Then we come back to the center. From here, we extend the right foot to the bottom of the mat and we rock the body forward and back here to stretch your right hamstrings, your ankles, even your toes. And we switch to the other side. We extend the left leg, rocking the body forward and back here as well. This time stretching your left hamstrings, your heels, and your toes. And then we come back to the center. From here, we are going to lift the knees up and come into your downward facing dog. Here we don't stress about straightening the knees. We can lift the heels a little bit higher, your knees bent, so you can really press your chest down towards your navel as you exhale. And you're bringing your hips up to the ceiling here. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and then step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift into your flat back, hands on your shins. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need to touch the mat. And then we rise up. Slowly lift your hands all the way up. Bring your palms together to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then arms next to your body into your Tadasana mountain pose. Again, inhale, lift up. Hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we continue to your forward fold. Bend your knees, touch the mat. Step the left foot back, lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. And then we make circles with your hips here, lifting your hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down. We continue to stretch the hips like this, making soft, small circles with your hips here. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower and press the hips down. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up into your crescent lunge, reach up for the sky, and then exhale. Lower your hands down, frame the right foot with your hands. Step the right foot back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Press your chest down to your navel as you exhale. On the next inhale, we look forward. And then as you exhale, we lower the knees, the chest and the chin onto the mat. Inhale into your cobra, untuck the toes. And we exhale, push yourself back into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. This time we step the left foot to the top of the mat. We lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. We make circles again with our hips here, continuing to inhale as you lift the hips up and you exhale as you lower your hips down to the mat. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the arms up into your crescent lunge. Look up, open the chest, lower the hips down as you exhale. Inhale again and then exhale. Lower your hands, frame the left foot, lift the back knee up and step the right foot to the top of the mat. Keep your knees bent and then slowly rise up. One vertebra at a time. Lift your hands all the way up when you're ready. Exhale, hands to your heart. And continue to go into your forward fold. Touch the mat. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. High plank. And then take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your elbows. Inhale into your cobra or up dog. And exhale into your downward facing dog once again. Really press the chest down to your navel as you exhale here. You can keep your knees bent and your heels off the mat. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up into your three-legged dog. Bring the knee close to your chest and step the right foot outside the mat, just at the edge of your mat here. Left hand on the mat and your right hand pushes your knee outwards. You look to your right shoulder here. Really opening that right hip. Exhale, come back to the center. Place both hands on the mat. Tuck the toes in. Lift the back knee up. And from here, you can lower your elbows down on top of a block or on the mat and lower the back knee down on the mat as well if that feels more comfortable for you. You can also just release the block and place your elbows down on the mat. Listen to your body. Find where yoga and your flexibility and your body is meeting you today. And then inhale, lift the head up, tuck the back toes in, lift the back knee up, step the left foot to the top of the mat, just towards the edge of the mat, and come down into your Malasana, yogic squat. You're going to push your elbows outside to push your knees. You can also place a block underneath your hips to sit on it. Or you can also just let it go. Open the chest as you inhale with your palms pressing towards each other. And then as you exhale, place your hands down on the mat. Lift your hips up to the sky. Jump back or step back into your high plank and take a Chaturanga Dandasana once again. Inhale into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here, so you open the chest and stretch the arms. On the next inhale, lift the left leg up into your three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left knee close to your chest and step the left foot outside the mat, just at the edge is also okay. Untuck the toes, back toes. Left hand goes on top of the knee and we push the left knee outwards. Look to your left shoulder. Look to the ceiling. Find that opening for your hips as you push it. When you are ready, release your knee. Place your hands down on the mat. And again, you can use the block to place your elbows down, or you can just place your elbows down on the mat if you feel more flexible here. Again, just listen to your body and find where your flexibility is meeting you today. On the next inhale, we lift the head up, place the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the back toes in, lift the back knee up, and we step the right foot to the top of the mat once again towards the edge, and we sit down into another Malasana, yogic squat. We open the chest on the inhale. Really use your elbows to open your knees. Exhale here. Inhale here again. Push the chest forward, and as you exhale, lower your hands down to the mat. Lift your hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, lift the hips up once again. And this time, heel toe your feet so that they meet at the center of the mat. Keep your knees bent, and then we slowly rise up. Lift your hands all the way up once again, palms together to touch, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart and arms next to your body into your mountain pose. Inhale, lift your hands up once again, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come down into your forward fold, bend your knees, touch the mat here. And then we step back into your high plank once again. Come into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, find your sweet spot there. Lower your knees down when you are ready. Hips down on top of your heels, come down into your Balasana Child's Pose. Elbows down on the mat. You can also move your hips from side to side here and just see how that feels for your hips and your thighs, especially after doing some hip opening asanas here. And then when you're ready, we bring the elbows close to the head, bring the palms together to touch, and then place your palms behind your neck or your head here. Just letting your chest open a little bit in this pose. And then we lower the hands down. We slowly round the spine and come back up to your hands and knees. Walk the knees forward, lower the hips down, and extend the legs to the top of the mat. From here, we lower the right knee down to the mat. The left leg or the left foot crosses outside the knee. Find your center so that your hips are on the mat. Reach up into the twist. As you exhale, we're going to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, straighten the spine. You can also place your left elbow outside your knee if that feels good for your flexibility. And when you're ready, we release. So we are going to switch. Lift the left hand up and then we twist to the right. Looking over the right shoulder. Again, just trying to straighten the spine. As you inhale, push your chest forward. And as you exhale, we stay here, trying to deepen the twist. And then we come back to the center. We extend the legs forward. And slowly lie down to the mat. Bring your knees with you. Placing your hands on top of your knees here. We're going to slowly rock the body from side to side. Pressing your spine down on the mat. And when you are ready, we lower the feet down. Place the right foot on top of the left knee and we come into your reclined pigeon. So with your hands, you can grab the top of your left knee or your thighs. As you exhale, try to pull everything closer to your chest so you find a deeper stretch for your right outer hip here. And then we release. Lower your hands down, lower your feet down. On the next inhale, we push the hips forward to the ceiling with your right foot still on top of your knee. Inhale, push the hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. And then we switch. We place the left foot on top of the right knee and we grab the right thigh or the right knee with your hands into your reclined pigeon on the other side here. Again, we exhale every time we bring the knees close to your chest. Finding that deep stretch for the left outer hip. Lower everything down, and when you're ready, push your hips up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower the hips down. The right foot presses down on the mat. As you push the hips up on the inhale, exhale down. Release the left foot and then hug your knees close to your chest once again. Rock the body from side to side. Lower your feet down and then drop the knees from side to side to twist and find that stretch for your lower spine. Here you can place your hands down to the side of the mat for support. And when you're ready, we bring the knees close to your chest. With your hands, grab the outer edge of your feet, kick your heels up to the ceiling, and then open up into your happy baby pose. You can keep your elbows inside your shins or outside if you would like a deeper stretch. You can also grab your toes if that feels more comfortable for you. Stay here for one more deep breath through your nose and exhale through your nose. Whenever you're ready, we release. We extend the legs to the bottom of the mat, arms to the side of your body, and come into your very, very well-deserved Shavasana. And you can stay here for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly rise up. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Have a lovely day, and I wish you a very mindful, very calm day today.